Hey guys, I just wanted to give you some notes over the pedigree that that you did Khan Academy on yesterday. Hopefully you can hear me over my dishwasher that is going right now. You can get a look here. Here's my husband. He's doing work for his classes. So here are some pedigree notes. So starting at the top. Okay, a male is indicated by a square. The female is the circle. If they are filled in, then it means that they have whatever disease you're looking at or whatever disorder or trait you are looking at. Okay, the reason that we do pedigrees is to trace a certain look at a certain trait through your family, to look at the disorder that it goes through the family. If it is present in every generation, that means that the trait is considered dominant. If the trait skips a generation, then it is recessive. So if we look at this pedigree, you can see that there is at least one box or circle filled in every generation. So here's generation 1, generation 2, generation 3. All of them have something filled in at least one spot. That means that the trait that we're looking at would be considered a dominant trait. Okay, so when you go through these, you just have to think about like your family. So let's look at individual 3-2, which would be the third generation, the second person here. So 3-2, what would this person be? This would be an affected female because that is a circle and filled in. Okay, so let's say what is the relationship of individual 1-1 to this person? What would that be? Okay, that would be the grandpa. Okay, that's your grandpa. That would be your mom's dad is your grandpa. Okay, so on the back, I did another one. This is my family tree. So here at the top we have my grandparents, and you notice that there's a slash through them. If there's a slash, then that means that the people are deceased. They're no longer with us. So both of my grandparents have passed away. So my grandparents had my Uncle Rick and my mom. My mom married my dad. And then those two had my sister and me. Okay, my sister married my brother-in-law. They have 2 children. That's my nephew and my niece. And then I married my husband, and we have our son. So when I did this, I looked at the traits of being able to roll your tongue. If you look through, pretty much everyone in my family can roll their tongue. So it is a dominant trait. I cannot. I don't know about my son yet. He's too little for him to do it. But that is how you do pedigrees. It's honestly pretty simple if you just put like your family into it, like what relationships you have to people. So like I said, I'm individual 3-3, the third generation, the third one. So individual 2-1, what is that to me? That's my uncle. Individual 4-2, who is that to me? That would be my niece. One other thing I want to mention is when you do this, you don't really worry about age. You worry about the order that you were born. So when I say you don't really worry about age, we're talking about my sister is older than me. Okay, but my husband, he's actually number 4 in my generation. In fact, he's older than me, and really, he's older than anybody in this generation. So you don't worry about as far as like trying to see if your dad's actually older than your mom, he goes first, or anything like that. You put from the marriage line, okay, my parents were married, they had my sister first and then me. And then off of that, once you get everybody in there who's married, who's single, that is when you go through and number. All right, if you have any questions, please let me know. You have a Google form to complete with a simple pedigree and some questions about that. All right, have a great day, and tomorrow you guys will have a test given to you through Google Slides for you to complete.